Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. Your kindness, your generosity, your support of my channel has been truly amazing. Welcome to my new viewers and new subscribers. Thank you so much. I would never take your support for granted. I'm a 57-year-old American who grew tired of my 9-to-5 existence and decided to pack it all up in search of a new life in the Philippines. Well, I found that new life, and I just want to share with you my boots on the ground experiences the only way I know how, and that's by giving you the nitty gritty. That's exactly what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. Never going to sugarcoat that. It's not going to start today. The name of my vlog today is Ladyboys in the Philippines are just men with long hair and booty shorts. Is this making fun of the LGBTQ community here, or gay men in particular here? Absolutely not. And I would never do that. But what this is just a response to the many requests that I get to do a vlog on, lady boys. Is it a problem that I have to worry about in the Philippines, distinguishing, a lady boy from a woman, and, that sort of thing. And my boots on the ground experience is this. I'm not going to sugarcoat. No. 99% of the lady boys you see over here are just going to be men with long hair and booty shorts. And it's not like they're going to harass you and you get off the plane, they're going to jump on your back and all that stuff. No. One thing I love about the Philippines is they're going to judge you by your character. And that's how the LGBT community is treated over here. I mean, they're far ahead of what we were in the West in, recognizing and I'm gonna say tolerating it over here. I'm not gonna say accept it, because if it was accepted, there would be laws on the books. But there's no laws on the books here yet. There's no same-sex marriage over here or anything like that. But has it ever happened? Absolutely. And everybody knows the big major case that happened up in the Subic Bay area. The U.S. Marine met the young lady, and I call her young lady because that's what she lived by. That's what she called herself. Met her in the club. They had a good time. Went back to the hotel. Things didn't check out. And he went to the extreme length and killed this young lady. He was very fortunate that he only got 10 years. He did 5, and they deported him. He had 5 years of good time. So, yeah, it happens. But, guys, majority of the time, you're not going to have any problem distinguishing the lady boys from the women over here. Now, if you go into a nightclub or something like that where a lot of makeup and stuff like that, will it be, and you've been drinking, you may have a problem. But the majority of them, a lot of times, when you see them, they still have, a lot of them have scrubble on their faces. And, now there's, in my, humble opinion, I'm just going to say, yeah, there's some beautiful lady boys over here. And if that's what you're into, I'm not going to knock anybody for your sexual preference or anything like that, because let me tell you that the Philippines is fast becoming a go-to destination for gay men in the West, for the same reasons that men come over here in search of women, for love and for romance and for marriage. And rightfully so, because as I said before, the Philippines over here, they're not going to judge you. I mean, they're way ahead in that department than we are in the West. I've seen it when I was in Zamboanga. I've seen it here, where little boys start identifying real early as being, gay. And the family accepts them, and doesn't treat them any different than anybody else. Now, just speaking for all, am I generalizing? No, I'm pretty sure that some people probably catch hell for that. But on this vlog, we're just going to talk about, are you going to have any problems? No, it's fast becoming a go-to destination for gay men here in the West to the Philippines. Because when they walk down the street or they show affection to each other here, you're not going to get a second look. Nobody's going to care. People here, in a lot of ways, are a lot more mature than we are there. They have more things to worry about But you're not going to be tricked. Do they have beauty pageants here where the where the lady boys look very, very attractive, dressed up, and everything like that? Absolutely. But I'm just saying, on a day-to-day basis, guys, when you get over here, you're not going to have a problem with that. But if you're looking for that sort of thing, you're not going to have a problem either. I'm not going to call them friends, but they lived in the same, the lady boy lived in the same compound as I did down in Zamboanga City. And he had been dating his German boyfriend for years. I mean, probably before he was even 18. And the German comes here like twice a year pre-pandemic, and they travel all around the Philippines. Sometimes they go to Thailand and different things like that. And one time we saw him at Paseo del Mar. That's like where where the nightclubs and the live music and the food and stuff like that is, right there on the river in Zamboanga. It's really nice. If you're ever in Zamboanga, make sure you go there. And whenever I see a foreigner, I just talk to him usually. I mean, if I'm able to. Pre-pandemic, see, now you got to keep your distance. Because I seen an American yesterday while I was riding my bike. I couldn't stop and talk to him out of respect for him and his family. But I'll see him again. But anyway, I just walked up to the guy and I said, can I ask you, a question? I said, what is it about the Philippines that you like? And, I thought he was going to go on and on about the stuff we always say. Oh, the people are so warm and kind and, the weather and blah, blah, blah. No, here's what he said. He said, I come here because, I'm obviously a gay man. He said, and I catch a lot of flack in Germany. He said, but when I come here, I can be free. That weight is lifted off my shoulders and I'm able to, be with my, partner, he called it, and not have to worry about any of that, not have to look over my shoulders or anything like that. And I just found that interesting. But see, the women over here, they're just so beautiful, man. I mean, to think that a man, no matter what you do, no matter how much makeup, no matter how much costumes and pageantry and all that could compare to what's going on over here. No, it's not. It's a hard thing to do, but yeah, it happens. And if you're drunk out there and you're in one of those nightclubs and you may get tricked, but it doesn't cause for violence. It doesn't cause for you to go to any extreme measures like the Marine did. And if you do have a problem, ladies and gentlemen, distinguishing whether that's a woman you with, you don't have to look here. You don't have to look anywhere. All you have to do is look at my arm. See how straight my arm is here? Look how straight my arm is. A woman is going to have a bend in this part of her arm right here. When she just haven't put the straight out like that. You'll see it. I promise you. It's going to be a bend there. And you can look at the shoulders. That's a giveaway. And like I said, this is not a knock against the LGBTQ community here, or gay men in particular, because that's not me. I'm not anti anybody. I'm live and let live. All right? I'm not into that sort of thing, but I'm live and let live. I don't judge people that way. I judge people on their character. And I'm so thankful I'm living in a place right now where people judge me by my character. That's one of the reasons I love the Philippines here. I've learned not to take myself so seriously since I moved here. I mean, really. Because, you would think, life as a vlogger, man, you got to have some thick skin. But because I'm here in the Philippines now, I don't take myself so seriously. When people, sometimes they can get under my skin, but most of the times they don't. That's what I love about it here. People have more important things to worry about than my sexual preference or what I look like or the clothes I have on, because it's happened before to me. When I decided to go bald here, my family freaked out in America, and my friends, they were shocked. But nobody over here even noticed. I remember one time, I just bought a new shirt here. Remember, I told you that the shirts here, they won't fit me. They're so small. But I noticed that there was a hole right in here where the seam between the sleeve and the shirt and the body of the shirt, the thread had come loose, and it was like a hole here, right? And don't you know, nobody noticed that. I was the only one that noticed it. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna find out if these people are really looking or not. So the next day, I intentionally put on mismatched socks. Nobody said anything to me. I've done this stuff over and over just to see. People here, they don't worry about stuff like that. So if you're gay or if you're whatever you are over here, they're going to accept you. You're going to be accepted. But to answer that question, no, you're not going to get tricked. You know, it's hard to compete with the beauty of these women over here. But that's not what they're trying to do. So I don't judge people by their sexual preference. If that's what you like and you come over here, you're going to be accepted. No one's going to give you a second look about that. You know, they really don't care. They're trying to put food on the table. Now, does the Catholic Church frown on that? Yeah, they probably do, but boots on the ground, you know, they're Filipinos first before they're Catholics, Muslims, or anything like that. They're Filipinos first. And they're going to judge you by your character. So, yeah, when you get over here, ladyboys in the Philippines are just men with long hair and booty shorts. You know, and they're fun. You know, most of them, you know, they work in the beauty industry just like they do at home. You know, or you'll see them. You'll see a lot of young ones. You know, they'll be hanging out with their sisters and their aunties and things over here, but they're not going to bother you. They're not going to harass you. You know, they're not chasing after you. You can come over here, mind your own business. Nobody's going to bother you. Okay, so thank you so much for stopping by today. I just wanted to make this video, you know, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm attacking anybody, because I would never do that. I would never specifically just make a video on ladyboys or something like that, or the LGBTQ community, and give people the wrong impression. I'm not like that. That would never happen. This is in response to many, many requests that I get. Am I going to have a problem over there? Are they aggressive over there? No, absolutely not. I've dealt with more aggression at home than here. I lived in Old Louisville before, and go look that up, and it's a big LGBTQ community in Old Louisville. And a lot of times I would have to, I used to run in the morning, and I had to change that because, you know, I would get cat calls and whistles and stuff like that, and it was really intimidating. And that's the reason I don't do it to women. I'm bashful anyway. So I don't harass women like that because it's been done to me, and I don't like it. But you're not going to get that over here. So if you're in America, it's late. Before you let your head hit the pillow, please find somebody to help. If you're on one of them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, you're just getting off second shift. Yeah, it's Saturday. People work on Saturday over there in America. That's right. And you see somebody in the street, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a couple of dollars. Give them a hug, man. Y'all y'all vaccinated over there. Give them a hug. Say something nice. Listen to their problems. But be of service to somebody today. If you're in the Philippines, it's real early. I would say it's 7 o'clock. You have the whole rest of the day to intentionally go out and find somebody to help. Please help somebody today. We need each other. This pandemic ain't going nowhere. People are literally starving. I go out every single day. It's not a day goes by that I don't help somebody in some kind of way. Because if there's nothing else, if there's one thing for sure, if I don't know anything for sure, I know this one thing. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free, and I'll see you next time.